Howdy, ladies and gentlemen. This is Paul, the Redneck Thinker. Thomas Jefferson said, "If you want something you've never had, you must be willing to do something you've never done." Benjamin Franklin said, "Without continual growth and progress, such words as improvement, achievement, and success have no meaning." Basically, get off your duff, get to working, you've got dreams, you've got goals, you've got to do what it takes to get them. Like, subscribe, comment, show what your opinion is. Let me know if you like what you've seen. And I thank you for your support. Okay, first off, what I am going to discuss is going to be both on YouTube and Rumble. So, because this is going on YouTube, I am going to use euphemisms because I don't want community guidelines to cancel out this video so the truth can come out. 2. The first warning. This might trigger some folks. I don't normally do this, the whole trigger warning thing, but in all honesty, this can trigger some folks that have had abuse done to them as children, or if they're parents, or whatnot. Just to warn you. 3. If you think that these kids who were tricked or forced to come into this country deserve this kind of treatment, get off my channel. Seriously, I don't need you as somebody part of my channel because this is done to kids. These kids did not choose this. They were tricked or they were forced into coming to this country. It is reprehensible, and if you think they deserve this, go away. Also, if you're the sort that believe that these kids need to come here, you also need to get off my channel. Because you folks are who perpetrated this mess. Now, I'm done with all that, so let's get into what's been happening to these kids. Okay, so what's going on is that as of July 18th of this year, Justice Department filed a lawsuit. Honestly, there should be more than lawsuits. This is reprehensible. They filed the lawsuit against Southwest Key Programs Incorporated. It's a Texas-based nonprofit that provides housing to unaccompanied children who are encountered at the southern land border of the United States. Lawsuit alleges that Southwest Key, through its employees, has engaged in a pattern or practice of forced intimate abuse and harassment of unaccompanied children in Southwest Key shelters in violation of the Fair Housing Act. Now, not just that. Judicial Watch also found out that there was physical abuse as well. And this has been going on since Barack Obama was president. Now, this has also been going on as our border czar, Kamala Harris, has been in charge. At the same time, this has been going on since Barack Obama's been president. This also means that billions of tax dollars, yes, you heard me right, billions with the B, has been paid to this company. And that means Obama, Trump, and Biden. All three of those presidents, this has been going on while these three people have been president. You saw what Trump was trying to do with protecting these kids. And I can guarantee you that the government bureaucrats that were in charge of this mess weren't doing anything about it while Trump was president because they wanted to follow the Democratic Socialist Workers' Party protocols. But we're talking, these are kids under the age of 18. This was under the Office of Refugee Resettlement, which operates under the Department of Health and Human Services. I mean, this is idiotic. But we're going to go into some of this. This is, like I said, the name of this company is Southwest Key Programs Incorporated. We're going to start with that Kamala Harris, they've been claiming she's not the border czar. That's what's been being claimed. But Axios, who I don't know what their affiliation is, but according to them, Harris was appointed border czar March of 2021. Think about that. Here's the person that's running as the presumptive, no votes, but presumptive Democratic presidential nominee. While she was border czar, look all of this up. This is what's been going on while she's been border czar. Now, you take a look. Trump was trying to get these people, children, adults, whatever, staying on the Mexican side of the border so that we could start organizing this situation. Biden comes into office and it goes haywire, and Kamala Harris, since March of 2021, has been in charge of that border. You've got Time Magazine claiming she wasn't. You've got people or Democrats saying, oh, it was more narrow than that. She was a border czar. Forbes saying she wasn't the border czar. If you're being called a border czar, that means you're in charge. And this is her doing. Because a buck stops at her desk. So, it stops at a lot of people's desks, but she was the one that was put in charge of overall. I don't care what they claim about it being narrow now. That isn't the truth. And I'm getting tired of hearing this silliness. Now, let's go into the leadership of Southwest Keys. 2004, Victor Garza joined Southwest Keys Board of Directors and continued to serve for 20 years. As board member and as board chair for Southwest Key programs, Victor played a crucial leadership role in the support of unaccompanied children and provided guidance to everyone at Southwest Key on all levels. Now, this dude died this year, including the CEO. His steadfast support of the Southwest Key program was a testament to his lifelong commitment to helping those in need and advocating for vulnerable populations. Think about that. This dude is given so many props in this. The person, Marisol Cervera, was a chief program officer of Immigrant Children's Services. Now, she got both her MBA and her Bachelor of Science in Management at Cardinal Stritch University. If you look it up, it no longer exists. 2018, she was listed by the Milwaukee Business Journal as 40 Under 40 Award. Serves as Chief Program Officer of Immigrant Children's Services. Her role is to drive the implementation of programs and complex initiatives that support operations at a division level and Southwest Keys program vision for the future. She works closely with senior operational leadership to ensure adequate cross-departmental collaboration and alignment of organizational goals. She's held supervisory positions within social service agencies. Comes with 17 plus years of experience in project management, supervision, leadership, monitoring, analysis, evaluation, grant writing, and grant and budget oversight. Okay, so this is a woman that's in charge of all of this. This is what these kids have been going through. No joke. These are the people that, but the leadership, we're talking, you've got all kinds of folks here that work at this company. They got a board of directors. I'll be perfectly honest with you. I'm not going to look into every one of them, but let's just say you know who they support. But let's go into exactly who they support and how they've been spending some of these billions of dollars that they've been getting. Okay, to start out with, 6 Southwest Key officials earned more than $1 million in 2017. This was found out by the Texas Tribune. These folks have been donating. Now, let's start out with their donations. This is as of this year. Just this year. Patricia Campos Medina, by herself, has donated $3,400. She donated to she donated this money to the New Jersey Democrat candidate for Senate, Raul Ruiz. Donated $1,500 to a California Democrat, Ruben. Okay, those are the 2 bigger ones, and that's just this year. Everybody that they've been donating to has been donating only to Democrats. No joke. In total, individuals within Southwest Keys have donated just this year $5,468 to Democrats. To $5,408 of it was to candidates, some of it was to party committees, leadership PACs, outside groups. That's this year. They donated the most in 2010. I wonder who they donated to. And they have donated nothing to Republicans. In 2022, lobbying. No joke. They lobby. 2022, they spent $120,000 in lobbying. 2023, $150,000. 2024, they've only spent $80,000 so far this year. 2021, $120,000. 2020, $130,000. 2019, they spent $200,000. And in 2018, they spent $60,000. You know that this money that they've been getting is coming from tax dollars. So they're paying at least 6 of their individuals $1 million a year. And that was 2017 when they were paying that kind of money out. And like I said, according to Judicial Watch, they've spent or they received in tax dollars billions with the B. And these kids, okay, overwhelming majority are over 14 years of age. You and I both know teenagers aren't exactly the brightest bulbs in the pack. Even the smart ones aren't the brightest bulbs in the pack because we didn't always, even when we were bright, didn't always make the best decisions. 76% of them, like I said, 61% are boys. 42% are from Guatemala, 28% from Honduras, 9% from El Salvador, 8% from Mexico, and 13% from other. Doesn't list what the other are. And this is just some of it. I don't know why people keep defending the border policy that has been going on for decades. And it's only gotten worse under Biden and Harris. This is just unconscionable of what they have done to these kids. Both their parents, what they did to these kids, and what has happened to these kids since they got here. But hey, the large government's in charge. These kids are going to have the best. These kids were physically abused. These kids had things happen to them of a forced, intimate nature that no person should go through, let alone a child. These kids, they won't be right. These kids did not deserve this. And anybody that says that they deserve they should be coming up here and, oh, yeah, they are victims. This is idiotic. This is a waste of tax dollars, and there should be something done beyond a lawsuit. Seriously, that's all you've done is you sue them. Really? That's all you've done is sue them. People should be going to jail. There should be a massive investigation and there should be jail time. I'm a believer in small government. But there needs to be something done that makes common sense, that doesn't involve children being harmed in this way. Disagree with me if you want, but it shows what kind of person you are if you disagree with me. If you think that these kids deserve it, oh, like I said before, get off my channel. If you think that we need to continuously have these countries forcing these kids, they're not just sending them, they're forcing these kids up here, either by force or trickery. You need it off my channel. This is just nasty. And I'm over it. This has been Paul, the Redneck Thinker. Y'all think about this. This is coming from your tax dollars. Y'all have a good day because these kids aren't.